What's up, everybody, and welcome to Arcane's PlayStation Podcast, The DualShock Show, where greatness awaits. Also, hashtag boycott iTunes. We'll get into that a little bit later in the show, but I am your host, Javon McNeil, and here is my co-host, Mr. Allan Muir. What's going on, Allan?
Screw you, Tim Cook.
Uh-oh, Tim Cook, why? But as you guys know, when we like to get into our podcast, we have a little topic called What We've Been Playing. I'm going to start off first. Pretty much, Allan, what I've been playing right now on PlayStation 4. Some of these great deals have been coming out for the PS Plus, which we will be talking about later. So some of the games I've been playing that's been free for PlayStation Plus users has been Rocket League. I started out playing a little bit of Sticks Entwined, and I finally started playing Batman Arkham Knight. I would like to thank Allan for that. Yeah, he hooked me up with a nice copy of the game so I can get my Batman on. As for Batman, I'm pretty much enjoying it. I didn't really get too far into the story because it's been a crazy hectic week for me. But I initially played about the first 30 minutes of the game, and I'm hooked. I can't wait to really dive into the story of Batman Arkham Knight and to go through it and just probably try to get 100%. As for Rocket League, oh man, the game's it's pretty much playing soccer, but with cars. I know this game has allegedly been out for the PlayStation 3 some years back from what a friend's been telling me, but I love it. The visuals is great. The music's awesome. It's a fun, nice little arcadey game that you can get into. Entwined, also fun. Sticks, haven't really played too much of it. It reminds me of Shadow of Mordor a little bit, and Thief and some of those type of games where you're pretty much stealthy and lengthy about going about your missions. You're a 2,000-year-old goblin who's trying to pretty much find something in the world tree. I haven't played too much of it, so I'm not going to really talk about it much. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing this past week. Allan, what about you?
Well, my PS4 is being serviced by Sony.
Well, let's hopefully he doesn't rest in peace, but some sad news to hear.
Yeah, I had to pay $161 for that.
Breaking the bank.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm pretty much I'm stuck with my Vita.
Well, Vita's still a good system.
So I played MLB The Show 15.
Okay.
And Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate.
Whew. So I know we were talking about it earlier. You were saying Arkham Origins Blackgate isn't so good?
No, you can't do a Batman game with, or Armature can't do a Batman game with 2.5D.
Oh. I didn't see that, so that kind of sucks. But I mean, hopefully you got it for the cheap and you didn't have to pay for like a full price game, because then that would be extra horrible.
Yeah, I took advantage of the superhero sale from a week ago.
Nice. Not bad.
And also made me realize that I had Batman Arkham Asylum downloaded on my PS3, Arkham Origins, Arkham City.
So you pretty much have every Batman game in the Arkham, series, I would say.
Pretty much.
Nice. I am missing what I have. Arkham Knight, thanks to you. I have Arkham City. I have the first one, Arkham Asylum, thanks to the PlayStation Plus deal. That's on the PS3. But I'm missing Origins. That is the only one I'm missing. But pretty much I have the whole series of the Arkham series. but I definitely need to go back and really start playing them all because I played half of it and then I didn't really get fully through to it, even though I know what's going on in them. So that is something now that I have pretty much all the games. I am going to go back and I am going to play them. Is there anything else that before we get to our next topic that you want to tell us that you've been playing?
I was playing around with Batman Arkham Asylum.
And what made you decide to go back and play with that?
Because I was on the Gamer Headline show with friend of the show, Adnan Riaz, and friend of Javon's, Chris Cortez.
Yes. Well, great guys. You guys should check out their show as well.
We did best and worst of a series, and we did the Arkham series. And all three of us were unanimous with Arkham Asylum being our favorite.
And I'm guessing Arkham Origins was your least favorite?
Yeah.
Figured. That's pretty much the standing that's been going around, that Arkham Origins is the least best Arkham game that's out.
But it's still a good game.
Yes. Completely agree. It's, pretty much everybody's saying that it's the game that Arkham Knight is. It's a good game, but it's not a complete game. Am I correct in saying that, or is there something I'm missing out from there?
No, it just has technical difficulties.
Okay.
That weren't taken care of.
Gotcha.
Imagine Arkham Knight on the PC, but you could still play the game fine.
Yeah, that sounds disappointing because especially with what's going on with the PC of Arkham Knight. Hopefully that gets fixed sometime soon.
Yeah, that's been it for me.
All right. Well, thank you, Allan, for sharing with me of what we've been playing and to all of our listeners out there. So now our next topic, and Allan, I know you can take over. Is what's been going on with the PlayStation Plus deals.
Yeah. So as Javon mentioned, we got Rocket League, Styx, Master of Shadows, Mousecraft, Entwined. We also got Rain and Geometry Wars 3 for the Vita.
Nice. And for like I was saying earlier, Rocket League, Styx, Master of Shadows, Entwined, and Mousecraft, you can play those on the PS4, but Mousecraft and Entwined are also playable on the PS3 and the Vita.
Yeah.
And Rain is for only the PS3. If I'm correct, Allan, yes, no?
Yeah, and the same for Geometry Wars 3. It's only available for the Vita.
Sweet. Have you tried, well, I know when your PlayStation gets fixed, you definitely have to try some of those games, Allan. They're pretty much awesome. I know there's some other deals that we got going on. Please tell the viewers and listeners about it.
Yeah, so if you don't have PS Plus and you want to buy Rocket League, it'll run you about $19.99. Skullgirls Second Encore is $24.99. And Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved for the Vita is $14.99. And we've got a bunch of pre-orders.
Which pre-orders do we have this time, Allan?
NHL 16 for $59.99. NHL Legacy Edition for the PS3 for $59.99. NBA Live 16 Standard Edition for $59.99. Gauntlet Slayer Edition for $19.99. And Rory McIlroy PGA Tour for $59.99.
Alright, sounds like some good games. Do we have anything for our friends over there in Europe for any PlayStation deals?
Yeah, they pretty much got what we got.
Okay.
Except Entwined isn't available for all three platforms.
And which platforms is it only available for in EU?
The PS4 and the Vita.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, over there in Europe, for just those PlayStation deals, Entwined is only for the PS4 and the Vita. Sorry for you PS3 users out there. Hopefully you got either one of those other two systems, because it is a great game. It did remind me of Geometry Wars and a lot of those other rhythm games out there. There's a lot of music and art, so definitely try to pick it up on one of those systems. I know we got some more notable mentions for the European listeners.
Yeah, F1 2015 for €49.99 pounds, €69.99 and $99.95. Numa Breath of Life is £11 and £11.99, €14.99 and $22.95. Rocket League is £15.99, €19.99 and $29.95 dollars.
Nice.
Helldivers Masters of the Galaxy Edition will run you about £16.99, €20.99 and $31.95. Risen 3 Time Lords will be £29.99, €39.99 and $49.95. And lastly, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V Generation is £34.99, €39.99 and $54.95.
Just a quick nerd moment. When you said Risen 3, I thought you said Time Lords. That was just a Doctor Who. I was like, what? There's a Doctor Who game out for the freaking PlayStation for Europe. Like, why was I not notified of this? So that kind of, for any Doctor Who fans out there who listen to the show, that was just kind of something that went through my mind. So nice, Alan. Thank you for all of those notable mentions and all of those PlayStation Plus deals for the US and for Europe. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get a chance to hear all of these mentions, we will be having it on our Twitter and our Facebook so that you can actually get back into it. So now, Alan, I know we got quite a few news stories that are going on for this week in PlayStation. So I know that we want to inform our viewers of what's been going on for these news stories up to for July 14th. I'm going to start off.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay. What's going on? And we're back. So this week in PlayStation, we got a few news stories for you guys that we would like to share for you. So I would like to start off first, and our first news story starts off with Spec Ops: The Line developer Jaeger has been taken off development of Dead Island 2. Although no reason has been given for the removal, Deep Silver said the following: with Dead Island 2, Deep Silver has always been dedicated to delivering the sequel that Dead Island fans deserve. After careful consideration, today we announced the decision to part ways with development partner Jaeger. We will continue working towards bringing our vision of Dead Island 2 to life, and we will share further information at a later stage in time.
This isn't good because I'm really looking forward to this game.
I know a lot of people are really looking forward to it. I am too. I didn't really play too much of the first one. I got halfway through it. I know I had a little bit of issues and stuff, and I kind of fell off from it. But I really hope that part 2 does the game justice, because I know the last little port I forgot the Dead Island name, where it was kind of like stylized, like cel shaded, and your reporter, it wasn't such a great game. But I mean, hey, as long as they get this game and they do it right and fix all the issues and problems with it in the development stages, I wish everybody the best. Even the people at Jaeger Studios, I wish them all the best. So yeah, Alan, do you have another news story for us?
Yeah, developer CG Project Red has announced a number of fixes and changes to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt that will make players much happier with the game if they are feeling unsatisfied. Here are some of them. Patch 1.07 introduces an alternative movement style for Geralt, which can be changed via the gameplay movement response submenu. A stash allowing players to store extra loot has been implemented and will be accessible in various parts of the world map. Icons will show where each of these stashes are. A books tab will be added to the menu along with a read-unread marking feature to sort through them. And an issue that left some players unduly unencumbered will also be addressed. The release date for the patch has not been set, but it will be available for PS4 and other platforms.
Now, I know that you have played The Witcher. I personally have not. I know these, have you had any of these issues that have been addressed that they're trying to fix?
No.
No, so not at all.
Well, I'm starting to get close with the loot one.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean that's good that these developers, are actually trying to take care of the games and fix the patches and issues. So, of course, even when a game comes out, you're gonna have a little bit of those things that slip through the development stage and the final stages before they put out the finished product. But that's good that they're trying to take care of this issue so the gamers can play the game without any bugs. Our next news topic will be developer Digital and Metatonic have announced that Hatful Boyfriend will be releasing on the PlayStation 4 and Vita July 21st.
Javon, it's Devolver Digital, not Developer Digital.
Oh, I'm sorry, Devolver Digital. I'm so sorry. Hatful Boyfriend will be cross-buy, so you only need to buy it once and you own it for both Sony platforms. This new edition of the game will include a new romance option for Tori, who is in the sequel. Hatful Boyfriend Holiday Star, the sequel, is also due to release on PS4 and PS Vita later this year.
In other news, DC Universe Online is getting a new update that'll make you feel suicidal.
Uh-oh. Please tell us more.
That is reference to DC's Suicide Squad, which will have perhaps the biggest impact on DC Universe Online in the game's history. Heroes and villains will be able to play together in PvE missions. DC just approved cross-faction PvE, writes game director Jens Anderson. Yup, is Suicide Squad and Task Force X coming to an instance near you? Anderson mentioned briefly while you can't enter a villain's main hub and vice versa, you can team up via the On Duty tab. There's currently no release date for this feature.
Now, I'm not sure about you, but it's been a while since I played DC Universe Online. I mostly played it on the PC with a few friends of mine, and I've been thinking about trying to get back into it. So, this might be something that I'm definitely, might have to download from my PlayStation 4 and start playing. Alan, I'm not sure, do you have it on the PlayStation 4?
Oh yeah, I have it.
Oh, you do? Okay, so, maybe, when this comes out, I say me and you, get into it and start doing some suiciding. What do you say about that, sir?
First, we have nothing against those who feel suicidal, but this is just a marketing thing.
Yes, thank you for clearing that up. But it's just in reference to the Suicide Squad. But yeah, dude, I think this might be something that'll get me really interested in back into DC Universe Online. So we shall see. In other news, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's first and second expansion will be 10 to 20 hours. Man, that's a lot of time right there.
10 and 20 hours.
10 and 20 hours. Oh, well, geez. If you haven't got your Witcher fix, man, you pretty much will get it now. This is all according to game director Conrad. I'm not going to butcher his last name. Allan
Tomaskowitz.
There we go, Mr. Tomaskowitz told Game Reactor that the expansions will even end up being the same size as the second game in the trilogy. The expansion packs will be a whole new storyline with all the elements you got in the main story, like cutscenes, new characters, new items, new Gwent cards, and many, many more. He said they will be quite long. The first expansion will be around 10 hours, and the second expansion will be around 20 hours. And I think it's possible that they will be bigger because it's always like this. That when we have planned sometime for hours or twice or something like that. But I'm not promising anything right now. Even now, if you sum up this 10 to 20 hours and you, excuse me, and compare it to The Witcher 2, it's almost the size of The Witcher 2. And it will be cool. It will be new stories, it will be very emotional stories, and I think that the people will be happy. The first expansion, Hearts of Stone, is due out in October, while the second, Blood and Wine, is slated for Q1 of a 2016 release.
Activision has launched a new campaign via charity fundraising platform Omaze that will give Call of Duty fans a chance to be immortalized as a zombie in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is all for Call of Duty Endowment, a non-profit network geared around funding other non-profits focused on securing solid careers for veterans following their service. It's aiming to place 25,000 veterans in jobs by the end of 2018. Fans can enter the running by donating $10 or more to the Call of Duty Endowment via Omaze. There are a range of bonus offers for larger donations, which will also glean you more chances to win. The winner will ultimately be flown, not blown.
Nice.
Will be flown to LA, all expenses paid, and reimagined as a zombie and at Treyarch for an appearance in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC. He or she will have lunch with Treyarch studio head Mark Lamia and receive a behind-the-scenes tour of the studio behind the game. Activision Blizzard also confirmed they will match each donation dollar for dollar up to $1 million.
I think that's pretty awesome. Honestly, that a lot of these companies, I mean, especially, with these movies in just different forms of media, are actually getting those people who, love this work of art that they're doing. They give them a chance to donate money to a good cause. I know Star Trek is doing it. I know Robert Downey Jr. did it for Avengers and a whole lot of stuff. It's a good thing.
Except Star Trek has something that this doesn't have.
Yes.
And that's Idris Elba breakdancing.
Yes, Idris Elba did breakdance, and that was awesome. I don't think you could. How could you beat that? But yeah, going back, I mean, the man's awesome. But going back to games and just the, trying to the topic at hand, like I said, I think it's good because you're giving back to people who are in need and people who need, who deserve this. So good for you, Activision Blizzard. Good for you guys. That's freaking awesome. And hey, you get to be immortalized in the game if you win. And not just that, but they're matching it dollar for dollar up to $1 million. I believe they can do more, and I think they should do more. But hey, they got the foot in the door. They're starting off. This is something that they've never really done before in such a big limelight. So kudos to them, and thank you guys. So guys listening to this podcast, and for those of you and girls, guys and girls, and who would like to give it to the charity, we will have a link for you guys so that you can also help out. I know I myself will. I'm pretty sure Allan, he will as well. So we're throwing a gauntlet out to you. And so get out there and do it. Our next news topic is Treyarch has also detailed Call of Duty Black Ops 3 downloadable content, The Shadows of Evil, which is set in the 1940s, and it's a heavy noir full of gangsters, dancers, and boxers fighting hordes and hordes of the undead. The game will star Heather Graham, Neil McDonough, Ron Perlman, hey, Robert Picardo, and, one of my favorites, Mr. Goldblum in Goldblum and Trust. Come on, guys. Jeff freaking Goldblum. I've seen the trailer for this. I've never really been amped for a Call of Duty Zombies game, but this one I'm pretty much gung-ho for, once again, especially for Goldblum. Okay? All the characters are deeply flawed and seek redemption. They are tempted by Robert Picardo's character, the Shadow Man, who offers to help, but may have something more of a sinister motive. Robert Picardo says, everything I say is unreliable. Heather Graham describes her character as a burlesque dancer with dreams of stardom, and she'd do anything it takes to get what she wants. In her words, I'm not a very nice person. Neil McDonough didn't say his character's name, but the general trend to his character is to be foul-mouthed as possible.
The funny thing about Neil McDonough is that he's playing Damien Dark in season 4 of Arrow.
Yes, he is, and that kind of took me for a surprise loop when I saw that. I was like, oh, that's freaking awesome! So definitely can't wait for the new season of Arrow.
And if you want to see him in another awesome role, check him out on either Justified, season I think 3 or 4, and also Band of Brothers.
Both definitely good shows, which I need to finish Justified because I know it's done or about to be finished right now.
No, it's been done for a while now.
So I gotta get into that. See, that's how far I'm back. But going back to our story, Ron Perlman took the role for his kids. That's awesome. He goes, all I really was looking for was street cred. Perlman plays the boxer, which was a lifelong dream for Perlman. Perlman summed up Black Ops 3 as a 65-year-old mother playing a boxer.
No, Javon, say it.
Oh, okay. A 65-year-old motherfucker playing a boxer. There we go. Oh boy, for the win on that one.
Speaking of zombies, or to continue the zombie talk, rumors about a possible Zombie U port coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have been circulating, and it's possible that it's correct. Reportedly called Zombie, instead of the Wii U's Zombie U. Twitter user LifeLower claims the zombie survival horror game was rated by the Taiwanese Game Software Ratings Board for Sony and Microsoft's current-gen systems.
What do you think about that, Alan?
I, for one, loved Zombie U.
Okay.
It was about all I played on my Wii U.
So, what do you think that this will be an updated port, or we're just gonna just slap on a new sticker and just port it over to these systems?
I don't know, but that cricket bat really caved in some heads for me.
Yeah, I haven't played it, so I'm coming to you for this one, Alan. You got to give me the info. What do you think?
The best thing was using the gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
And looking for scanning stuff.
Yeah.
Because you actually had to use it and actually scan with the
So you have to scan it for scan the surroundings and stuff like that?
Yeah, especially when you're trying to find your dead body when you play a new survivor.
Ah, gotcha. So you can find your dead body and loot it and take whatever you had and loot it for yourself?
Yeah.
That is pretty awesome. Nice. Alright, so, I mean, if you're telling me this is good, Alan, I might have to pick this up when it gets ported over to the PlayStation 4, whenever that happens. We will definitely let you guys know upon hearing any more news about this. I know I'll leave that up to Alan, since he's the big Zombie U guy. He knows more about it than me. For our next topic, Power Season 2 has added the creator of the Tick to its writing. Former Firefly Supernatural writer Ben Edlund has joined the Power Season 2 writing team. Edlund is also known for the Supernatural episode The French Mistake.
Okay. Yep. For those who haven't seen Supernatural or haven't seen the episode, Sam and Dean basically get sent by Balthazar from their world into the real world. And it's basically a comedy.
It was pretty much like a satire of themselves. I did see the episode, and I honestly think it was one of the better episodes of the whole series.
Yeah, anything when they were talking, anything when, like the scene where they find out where he's like, "What the hell's a paladeki?"
Yes. And pretty much, uh, is Jared Paladecki, which plays Sam, right?
Yeah,
All right. So they were pretty. It was Dean. Okay. Dean from Supernatural, the character, when they went to the real world, was asking what the hell was the Paladecki, which is his co-star in the real world, who plays Sam, his brother. So, kind of almost like Doctor Who's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. It's just all playing within itself. But yes, pretty much. I mean, go watch that episode. But I think this is kind of awesome news because Power Season 1, I very much enjoyed it. I felt like it was hit and miss in places, but for something it didn't have really too much of a big budget TV show. I felt like it was awesome. It got the point of superheroes kind of being everyday people. They're celebrities out in the real world because of course that's what is gonna if superheroes were real. I'm pretty sure that was happening. They will market themselves and it just went to a gritty side of, these heroes who we call heroes, they're pretty much still greatly flawed. They're kind of dicks, assholes. They're all about self. So to have him come on the show and add a bit more flair to it with Brian Michael Bendis, I think that's pretty good.
So. He's not called that Brian Michael Bendis on this show. He's called Weston Fisk.
Oh,
because at last year's E3, he did look like Kingpin.
Okay, so he's now Mr. Fisk. Alan, you got any more news for us? What you got for us, Alan?
I believe there's still a whole lot to the story.
Oh, there's still. Oh, okay. Well, I know we were talking about it. I didn't want to go to it, but yeah. Let me find out my place since there's more to the story. Okay, there we go. Let me read. So back where it was like he did the episode of The French Mistake. We're in the Wild Wild West. Mentally, we were in that writer's room. Edwin said, taking to the stage alongside Wilson Fisk, aka Mr. Bendis, the co-creator, and Michael Avalon Omen, showrunner, Remy Afuchami, and stars like Susan Hayward and Alessa Ruin. Edmund went on to discuss how figuring out a new medium like Sony's PSN and the prospect of no rules excited him. He said, I think that one of the things that is amazing about being on a platform like PlayStation is that we have the chance to explore almost a new medium. There's no lid. No one's saying you can't do it. It's all how cool and weird and exciting you can make it. Abuchon, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, then chimed in with, one of the things we're planning on doing for this season is, well, in the first season, you're always trying to find the show. We had mostly success, I feel, but there were some things we would have liked to have done differently. So season 2, we'll be using more of the great mythology that Brian and Mike came up with in the books, and find a way to make that fit in the second season, while also getting more in your face. Get more of the dynamics that were present in the graphic style of the books. That's what we've been figuring out in the writer's room. How to translate all that. We want to amp everything up to continue. The simple explanation is we want to push the envelope more. We want to push the visual effects palette more. We want to push the energy of the show and really make it a show that you have to watch the next episode or else. Coming next season to Powers is Super Shock, the most powerful character in the Powers universe. And with Super Shock comes a whole new set of problems, said co-creator Bendis. Super Shock comes out of wherever he's been hiding, and we'll get to discover a lot about the Powers universe through him and through Walker's relationship with Retro Girl. Also revealed season 2-wise that Walker will become more obsessed over finding Retro Girl's killer and that her death will devastate the city and the Powers division. What it's going to be like for him trying to solve the murder of the person who committed the most sin, accompanied with the universal feeling about waiting too long. What kind of person is he without her? And by the way, what's the world like? How's the city going to react? There's going to be power. There's going to be a power factor.
Now our final story.
Tell us.
Square Enix has detailed what will be in the Just Cause 3 Collector's Edition. The piece de resistance of this Collector's Edition will be the 15-inch display version of Rico's grappling hook, which was voted for by fans. Damian Garcia, Senior Product Marketing Manager at Square Enix, said, "We wanted to give fans a Collector's Edition that speaks to their breed of fun. Out of all the items we offered, the grappling hook was by far the most popular. In addition to the grappling hook and a copy of the game, the Collector's Edition comes with the weaponized vehicle pack and game content, a 24-inch by 24-inch poster of Medici, the location of Just Cause 3, and a 32-page hardcover art book. This will run you about $110 or £80.
All right, and that actually leads us into our topic of the week, which is pre-order bonuses. How do you feel? And our topic is, how do you feel about pre-order bonuses? This is, me and Allan will discuss this, but this topic also goes out to you, our listeners in the community. So please chime in on what you think. All right, so here's my deal. And I think we talked about it last time when we were talking about Batman Arkham Knight. Pre-order bonuses. I mean, some of them are cool. I don't really buy into the hype of pre-order bonuses. Pretty much like the whole the Pip-Boy for Fallout 4. It looked cool, but I had gripes. I was like, am I really gonna be wearing this thing? It's gonna be pretty kind of heavy on my arm while trying to play the game at the same time, or trying to fidget around with it, with the application. And then I was like, okay, it's not like it's a regular screen. No, the application, you use the Pip-Boy by using your phone. So what happens if you get a phone call or things like that? So it was kind of like, it was a pro and con, like, hey, you know, as a fan of the Fallout series, this is awesome. It's something I would like, but it was just like, it was useless. And then going to the topic of Batman Arkham Knight, for those people, I know, Allan, you were one of them, if I'm correct again. You paid to get the Batmobile edition, and they completely just scrapped that. And it was like, okay.
Oh, no, Javon, we're not talking about that type of pre-order bonuses. We're talking about like GameStop pre-order bonuses.
Oh no, I know, but I'll just kind of get into it. Just putting that up. But so it's just like, here we go. And then like I was saying, like what I was gonna get into with the GameStop pre-order bonuses. GameStop will be like, oh, we're gonna give you this special pack, but you can only get it here at GameStop. Then Best Buy is like, we only have this where you can get these certain guns and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, whoa, that's kind of not cool.
I have two examples of this where it doesn't make sense at all. First is Fallout New Vegas.
And explain for that one for our viewers who may not understand where you're coming from with that.
Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, each one had a pre-order bonus. Like, you get the Mercenary Pack with one, you get the Vault 13 pack with one, you get the Roman pack with one. They eventually released the whole thing as the Courier Stash.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, which is so stupid. I understand that this is something for these different companies to get people to buy these games at their different retail locations, but I still feel like it's the most piece of crap thing ever if you're gonna so you're gonna have multiple places doing multiple different things, and you're just going to release this in a downloadable content pack later on. Like, just make it one big DLC. I mean, or put it with your season pass, or it just makes no sense, because now you're gonna make these gamers pay for it anyways, but now you're making them wait even longer to get this, and pretty much like how gamers have been finding out that a lot of the DLC is already on the disc, and you're pretty much just paying for a code to unlock it. So, to me, that like I said, I personally, depending if it's on a game or series that I really, 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 really like, I don't really do pre-order bonuses or anything like that. So I just normally wait till the game comes out, because I know it's going to happen. And the perfect example is Capcom. With all these, they pretty much come out the super special mega edition, and you're just like, But yeah, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. Alan, I'm not sure if you feel any differently than I do, but I would like to hear your opinion on that.
And, well, this brings me to my second game. Batman Arkham Knight.
Yep.
On the PSN, if you pre-ordered the game, you get the New 52 skin pack. You get some other skin packs. And you'd also get a Harley Quinn mission that takes place before the beginning of the game. GameStop, on the other hand, had a Red Hood mission. Where you as Jason Todd were trying to find Black Mask.
So, like, what are your thoughts on that, like, Alan?
Well, they were both panned. As in, people didn't really like them. Reviewers didn't give them high scores.
Yeah. But like I said, this is what I don't get. Like, you make people pay money, and then stuff like this happens. I mean, hey, if you love the game enough and you want to spend your money, cool. By all means, go ahead and do it. But
yeah, we're not telling you not to.
Yeah. I'm not telling you not to spend your money on how you want to do it. I'm just saying, personally, for myself, with how, the issues and the things have been going on with it, I just know that I would just rather wait for it to come out and a full DLC content where I pay less than buying it or trying to pre-order it at different stores because I want to be that guy that's like, oh, I'm different from you. Might not have some next. No, just don't put gamers through that. I think it's just a horrible practice that these companies are just trying to do just to get more money. But hey, once again, I am not telling you not to go out and do it, but just for me, myself, I wouldn't do it. But yeah. Alan?
Well, I caved to the Fallout New Vegas one because, one, it's a hella good game.
Yeah.
And two, I've bought the Vaultec pack.
Gotcha. But hey, I mean, sometimes some of those pre-order bonuses are pretty awesome exclusives. Don't get me wrong. But we'll just have to wait and see. Now, if it was for an Alan, I'm just gonna flat out say it. For Kingdom Hearts, okay, yeah. Alright, color me sold. I'm a sucker for Kingdom Hearts. And if it was Zone of the Industry, God, please come out. Yes, I would do pre-order bonuses up the ass for that. Like I said, there are certain games I'll definitely cave in for. So not to sound hypocritical, yes, there are certain games. If it's worth enough for me, I would just blindly just go and throw out my monies, my hard-earned monies. And with that note, we're gonna start getting close to the time where we are going to end our podcast. But before we do, we're gonna go into our topic that me and Allan love, and that's It's Pretty Badass! Allan! Yes, I got a laugh out of Allan. So Allan, I would like to start with you. What is something that you think is pretty badass?
Well, since you said like 5 things last time.
Yes.
The Batman vs Superman trailer from Comic-Con.
Oh dear Lord, yes.
The X-Men Apocalypse trailer.
Oh God, yes, more.
The Deadpool trailer.
Woo. Beautiful.
The Suicide Squad trailer.
Oh Lord, take all my monies.
I didn't actually like that the Joker in that though.
Yes, I didn't either. I mean, honestly, the trailer made me go slightly like him a little bit more, but I'm still on that no. And then they were like, oh, he's not gonna have those tattoos, and we knew that was a lie. He has a tattoo, so I kinda don't like the whole punkish Joker, but I will not fully write it off. I will hold my reserved judgment until I see the final and finished product of the film. So, yeah. Anything else you got for Pretty Badass, Allan?
Yeah, Batman Earth 1 Volume 2.
Ooh,
I just finished it today. I talked to Javon about it pre-show.
And he's definitely gonna have to pick that up because you've given it some good praise on that. So I'm definitely will be looking into that. That's awesome. And anything else, sir?
No, that's it for me.
All right. For me, I have 2 things. I'm gonna definitely agree with you on all of those Comic-Con trailers. Those, oh dear, especially Deadpool, because that was. Ryan Reynolds.
Your face looks like you face fucked a topographical map of Utah.
Dude, you look like a testicle with teeth. I mean, that trailer, Ryan Reynolds is the embodiment of Deadpool. He just, to a T, it just reminded me of Deadpool from the comics. Pulled no punches. It started off with Salt and Pepper's song "Shoot the Whoopie." I love how they mixed the test footage with actual footage from the movie and just put it together. You know, he broke the 4th wall. He did everything Deadpool's supposed to do. The costume looks like freaking Deadpool jumped out of the page of the comics and came into our world, the real world. So, kudos to everybody that's working on the film. I can't wait until 2016 to see it. It looks freaking amazing. I'm not gonna rant on anymore, but I'm just gonna say my pretty badass thing. And I'm gonna have to give it up to Dragon Ball Super. And the reason why this is pretty badass, it's been 18 years, almost 20 years since the end of Dragon Ball Z, since a Dragon Ball series has been out. I mean, I like GT, but it wasn't great to me. Everybody kind of just wipes GT to the floor like it was nothing. It's not even part of the continuality. According to Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama. That's fine with me, but I'm glad that this anime show that I grew up with, I know Allan grew up with, I know most of the people who listen to the show, who are gamers, who are nerds, who are geeks, who are not even those people, you know, we've all grew up with this amazing anime. It's finally back. It picks up after the whole fight with Majin Buu. Everybody on Earth, Goku and crew made a wish with the Dragon Ball to wipe their memories of that, so only they know about it. And it pretty much just picks up from there. The first episode is, this piece. Chi-Chi's like, Goku has to get a job, so he becomes a farmer, and he's trying to, going about that, and add little quirky hijinks. It also does like a little B-side story with Goten and Trunks, and they're trying to find a wedding present for Videl for she's gonna get married to Gohan, Hercule's daughter, or for the Japanese viewers or people who know the original, saying Mr. Satan for his daughter. So it kind of has some quirky little hijinks there, and it pretty much has a lighthearted kind of an emotional tone to it. So it's awesome. I'm glad that Dragon Ball's back. The animation looks great. It has like the Battle of the Gods and the animation like they have from the video games. So if you're a Dragon Ball fan, if you love the series, please go check it out. I'm not sure if Allan, can I give a website where these guys can go watch it at? Or I'm not trying to really promote anything, but just in case people want to watch it, can I do that?
Sure, why not?
All right. So I use this site to watch a lot of anime, and catch up stuff. If not Crunchyroll, they do simulcast. It's www.gogoanime.com. Once again, that's gogoanime.com. And what's awesome is they have great subbers. So the next day it comes out, you can watch the show with subtitles. But on that note, we're going to be closing out our podcast. So once again, I would like to thank everyone for listening to Arcane's PlayStation podcast, The DualShock Show. Please visit our website at arcane.tv. You can find us on Facebook or tweet us at BGUTV. You can also find us on our YouTube channel at Arcane.com, where you can also find this podcast in static video format. Please remember to periodically check Twitter, Twitch TV, which is our VGU TV. Twitch.tv/VGU TV. Sorry about that. For our PlayStation 4 streams, where you can come support us, Josh and Matt, by going to patreon.com/toastforchim. Sir, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, and then you can also send questions to the DualShock Show at dualshockshow@gmail.com. You can find us, once again, on Facebook and Twitter is DualShock Show for both. Or if you want to follow us individually, Allan, what is your Twitter handle, sir?
The Allan Muir.
And for mine, Allan loves this chant once again. It's the U to the Z to the A to the M to the A to the K to the I to the J. Uzumaki J! Or if you want to play with us on PSN, Allan, what is your tag?
That you, boy.
That's right, he is that Jew. And for the boy is not B-O-Y, it's B-O-I. And for me, Javon, my tag is Arabian Nightmare. So that's ARABIAN_ Night is not N-I-G-H-T, it's N-I-T-E-M-A-R-E. Once again, thank you for listening to a DualShock Show. And we hope to see you next time. And don't never, ever forget to never stop playing.